Theme 6, of course. Of course! Okay, oh, wait. Really interesting looking custom art, which I assume is. And he got Theme 6. Okay, you know, I'm not judging. Well, I am judging, actually. That's my job. Alright, here we go. Tale of Knights. Hail, squire. Art thee work this morrow? Hail, sire. I am Umbisi. What work bid me thee? I'm sending thee to Dame Camille to servant her invoicing as burner. Doth the dame and certain need mine? Okay, I cannot read this. She's sworn weary of hunted in quest for vampire hunters. Hark thee, pray ne'er, speaking to ale that we that bane in this array. Aye, our bold and I shall get it done. Gramercy, sir. What? Fare thee well. Thou must away to Dame Camille. Says Horvin and outfare in ye Knight's Fort, or fare the wrathful dame. Defend thee, turn up this crooked way. Okay, it's all in like ye old English. Thou art a butcher of the night, but thou art the lend mortal of thine fellowship. General Varon, the soonest second of day, sending thee to Dame Camille, was saying Haladin after vampire hunters, a simple task. Speak to them. This is barely English. I'm gonna say it like this is gonna be hard to get through, I think. Like, okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. Shakespeare is as famous as he is because the bard's immortal. The works are immortal. The stories are immortal. And people like to do Shakespeare in the original Shakespeare English because it has a certain cadence. It was written specifically for the stage and for performances. Reading things in ye old English is incredibly difficult. Good morrow. Doth thou need some pennyware procyon for the next journey? Doth thou kunin of Dame Camille? Like, there's a bunch of words here, I don't know what they are. Because their meanings and the way they're spelled, like, that's what they were used back in the day, but I have no idea what it means. And it feels like, this is so hard to read. And that's why modern stories, modern fantasy tales, will have, like, some, prithee, yon, over yonder. Yes, we'll have some words sprinkled in, but ones that generally most people kind of understand, or at least can extrapolate what they mean. When it's so thick and heavy like this, it's like reading a text from that time. And unless you're learned in those words and the manner of speech, it's incredibly hard to understand what they're saying or meaning. The vampire hunters, I have received his letters, and is my most esteemed selling pennyware. I sell potions for ghosts and vampire hunters and religious men. Camille is good for knocking some ken into him, pretty the will finally say there is a chance one may check in one man's death hath defied death. Or is this Gaelic? Like a bit of Gaelic is like I don't know. I'm confused. Thou turns to Redland thine quest. The task seemeth doubting, for one who pales comparing to thine fellowship. I thought I was having a stroke. Alright. Squire! Is that lined paper? There thou art. Hast the Sir Varon speaken mine troubles to thee? Dame! Hadn't I ridden nay a steppin to ere thou springing upon I? Here hark that men pacing reddeth thine. Hanneth thee no man for speaking to me. Churl dasses besin thought tables. Hame speaking tales of drinking blood like win and falcon diminish flesh. A stroke is slow motion. Trulman tale 100 false japes. What another gate began to in Hemmigan, vampire hunters? Is shameful on just come to these judges of degrees and cheat casting me and mine folk, dreading iron violence. I'll get the still vampire that may be slain. I couldn't hem Surin a slight, but Nate Holy men is reckless. This to saying thou art mortal, so thy reverence heed by these mortals. Convenient. Hold on a second. I'm going. Does it say anything on? You are not great at being a guard, but you're the only human guard. So general, but you have horns. Assigned you to join Camilla's investigation of the vampire hunters. Should be simple enough. Just talk to the folks that won't talk to her. Oh, Perhaps this is your chance to prove yourself. The game is translated to Middle English by hand in less than a week. It may not be the best translation. I'm not an expert, but it was done with thought and passion. Included is a Google Doc with details. Okay, that's cool that you did that. Honestly. I can't read it, though. It's a cool thing that you did, yes, but you should have given an option. Do you want the game in Middle English or not? Yeah, you're using words and terms and phrases that are so antiquated and out of the lexicon that nobody knows what they mean anymore. Like, technically the game is in English. That was one of the rules, but I will say that the game did not say that it can't be Middle English. It did not say which kind of English it had to be, so I'll give you that, but I mean, yeah, so we're under the surface of vampires looking for... Needed a drink? Oh, I didn't realize there were bunny girls in Middle England. Vampire maid. Hail, Dame Camille and the mortal. How farest thou? Hail, good lady. Aneth, I am here for demurement. Dost thou hear in heightened speech, provocative vampires? I have. The men drink in the beck been full loud and ick more arrogant. Will a drink for your tari? Sure. She gave you blood. Ew. Ew. Let's follow the rules. Yeah, exactly. Is my vocab this bad? I am not a fan of Shakespeare, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of the Bard. But I can sight read fairly well and kind of guess what they're meaning. I used to do it in high school, and my teacher was always mad at me, my drama teacher, because I could sight read Shakespeare pretty well, but I just didn't like Shakespeare, and she could never understand. How can you be an actor and not like Shakespeare? It's like, because he's full of himself and his stories are all stolen. That's a story for another time, though. I mean, there's historical evidence that he may have just, like, he took, like, oral traditions and put them to paper, which is important. But at the same time, like, he's not the great, fanciful storyteller we all think he is. He just knew to put pen to paper. This has been special for to be slain vampires. It is the purvey we need. Investigate the inn. Astinit to skew to the Saravarin. We can wit what to done therewith. Quest at. Okay, so I would go back to the main guy, I guess. Okay, we just looked at the drunk guys. Kind of like the Catholic Church. I thought I put dash on. I did not. There we go. Fairly well. Just that was the way to Dame Camille. So far, yeah, but I. Oh, churches. Okay, I have to go to the church, I guess. Like, even the instructions, like, if you want people to talk that way, fine, but even the quest is in Middle English. Like, come on, throw me a bone here. Halt. What? Not a word spake he more than was needed. Not a word of I or knights. Speak as if a church day herein what him speak of. I will abide and thou hear. I can't go inside, so you gotta go inform me, because I'm a vampire. Good morrow, sir. Gotta see through mine eyne. Good morrow, sister. Ah, Pan, I'm glad thou came to see. Is there a thing that you wish to ask? Ask of the church. I wanted to ask of the church, actually, just because, religion, aye. Ha! Pray, dear child, be not affrighted. The church is our final haven in this town, the Adotuus Kunin. Sepulture of vampires overhealing the earnest men. I meant not to be rude, but if him less make good, they shall even in themselves to goddess Lady Findivi. Thickle that hand defied thy Lady of Death, Niban that suffered within these whales. I am alone that thou hast finally come to me, Pan. It was a year. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, you wouldn't be able to for the game jam, Sharpie. We were to frighten, one of thou, into throne with knights of vampires, that ye should in consent to be bitten and fallen in great temptation of corruption and great strength. But here as thou stand in the wall of the church, the goddess shall embrace you as I. Mortem prayer non portalis. Okay, that's Latin. Thou takest this blessing, account of prayer to campaign. She hands you a silver coin with a skull carved into it, a token of the church. Aye, thank thee, sister. Oh, hi. Okay. I guess you're just there now forever. Cool. Maybe I gotta talk to somebody more in the church. Maybe have subtitles. Maybe really sleepy for some reason. Okay, so I talked to her. Priest, yeah. Good morrow, fare thee well. I'm going to the inn to do illegal shit later. You should come. Okay. That's the first guy that made any sense so far. Like, okay. Oh, she's over here now. What? Ask the reason. Sis Hoberton, 'tis nay Naden. Doth thou learn us out what thou met? Aye, they've been gathering at the inn. Doth thou mind troubling prevented this grave? Read the graven. Squire! 'Tis mine gravestone. Sis they praying. I see there was no charge. Art thou looking for here? What art thou looking for here? Not. Methought and hit me right so. Excuse me. Yeah, the question. I'll start your folk. And it's all cut off too, so that's even greater. Fourth, return to the... Okay, so there we go. Hearken the month's hate and speech. What monk? There was no monk in there. Just a dude, so I'll just leave it for now. No, there's not. This was translated on purpose into Middle English. Where's the general? I don't know. Hello? Made up. Oh, hey, you wouldn't know Obsidian. Hey, how you doing, Obsidian? There it is. You been again? That was no use for such a thing. Why are you... I'm supposed to talk to you, right? Maybe not. But yeah, also, yeah, like, Shakespeare I can kind of extrapolate better than this. I don't know what version of Middle English they're using, but I think Obsidian might have a point. It may not be quite the same Middle English we're thinking. Harrow, by nails and by blood, what cometh to us a vampire? Nay, no do forwards of hire. I am here to speak with thee. I'm here to speak with thee. Hollywood mingling, why doth the mortal squire list to speak with us? Your friend froth the church told me clearly that you were here attack. What said he? That thou art doing illegal shit. I know not what he meant, but I would ye do. I do, but what did tell... Querin more. Hark, I am a knight. Doth thou not fear the law of the queen? Or the knights serving the queen or the vamps? Nay, nay. Then I have Thanatos' curd. No more of this, for it is right enough. Sir Friar, be glad and mire and cheer. Cess the devoted sworn here, been the huntress sharp and more. Then just speak. We've been honourable and will not attempt temporary. I cannot say certainly, but with this thing, if thy might not thou'rt, thy children shall might be alone. They will need help of a strong men. Good for the know. Fare thee well. What? Okay. Chaucer class. That was Old English more like it's not exactly what I'd expect. I mean, it did say Middle English, so it could be something different, or it's like Middle... Are they speaking Elvish? Even again? Okay, that's just a healing potion. We found a suspect. Oh, this is what we had to do. Oh, damn. Oh, damn! Oh, damn! I know that's not what... I love putting modern vernacular expectations on older. I spake to the church folk. There have been a lot of people that like not vampires in town, but they gain Minusin when they might not be doing this alone. They get help of some might. Oh, 0.5 English. I would ask the couriers of Forspoken Messenger. Us needed to permit to seek in the courier's office. Now here you goon. I'm not gooning. No, not right now! No! Be warned, keep me updated. You got the cause of intrusion perfect. Okay, so that means what? I did that, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Because I don't understand what's being said, really. Not. No, you know what? You're probably completely right, Obsidian. You know what? Like, okay, there is documentation that I want to check after this. Okay, not there. There we go. I see, Vic. Shall let thee thou the boxes. I warn the betrayed. Made a mess of things. Letter to a mysterious person. Bringing a counsel about the Otten shop. Old love letter to Sir Varen of a noble lady, with a second letter of Patilk with him sacrifice of cursing hair. Completed. Ended to the post office. Espy the treachery of the shopkeep. Did you find what you need? Treachery of the shop. What? What did the shopkeep do? Where's the fifth? What? What? The door is locked. Oh, there's the shopkeep. Hello, officers. How may I avail? Us needed to looking about. Enough not for us to dread. Fine, but with sorry grace. Oi! What you looking for? A shelf of potions and spices. That's a bit of regular products. I'm looking for suspicion. There's garlic on the wall. Prithee, shopkeep. Such betrayal shall not go unabated. Okay, we look behind the counter. You break the thing, you buy it. Right for it to be soft. Thinketh thou if we kept bindeth the counter? Why the hell would you need to do that? Why is that? Just satisfy, sir. Do you have something to hide? Just safety, sir. Oh, this is different. Ah, fine. Put your grimy hands all over everything. Just know I'm contracting you superior after this. What? Secret passage under the bookshelf. You idiot, look. Filled with weapons. Sir? What? They're goods. I keep me on the counter so customers can't just take them. Now it's English! Like, actual... What? Here it is. That's all I have at the moment. This would be the last area, but the evidence in here is from a previous version of the game. Previous version of the game? You got the trend. Yay. Wait. Thanks for playing. Come back when it's done. Okay. Previous version of the game. Huh. Okay, this is okay. Okay, have a good night, Brittle. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, character served. Okay, so this is the translation document. Great, Sundry folk by eventually fall under our fellowship. The knights were they all that toward Findivai wooden ride. Canterbury Tales reference lines 25 to the intro. Draugr means undeaden. Findavi is the name of the kingdom and the god they worship. So it's like it's a translation of it, and also so we could see the translation. I thought it was more of like, hey, here's what I did to translate it. You're an ancient demon been summoned in everyday high school of the most popular boys. Wait, this isn't the game. Wait, what? It's a completely different. Okay, that has nothing to do with the game, Jim. That's just. I can't. Okay, interesting. I kind of see what you were going for, but I gotta say, it honestly fell flat. And then you said the game I'd been working on for a while, so that was, okay. I think I've seen enough, and yeah, I can do my judging now. So give me a moment, folks, and we'll continue.